Suppose you want to back up your Galaxy. Suppose you already know how to back up your Galaxy, but need it done automatically. There is an additional utility free from Wonderware that will, via command line, back up a Galaxy. So this begs the question, A, how do you back up a Galaxy? And B, how do you implement automatic backup? The first piece, where do you get this additional Galaxy backup program or command? This can be retrieved from the software support sp.invensys.com. This login is provided by your support contract. From this website, you're able to go to Product Hub and select Utilities. In the Utilities is a Galaxy Backup Setup utility. This program gives you a README and a command line for how to back up a Galaxy. From this command line, we can then batch file or schedule command for the backup to happen. This utility is also provided by Logic at logic-control.com from the support page. Download software archive, Wonderware, Utilities, and Galaxy Backup Setup.zip. So let's begin and show first how to back up a Galaxy and the different options you have. Launch your IDE and connect to the Galaxy in question. The first way to back up an entire Galaxy is actually from the menu bar, Galaxy, Export, All Objects. And this gives you an AAPKG file containing all of your templates, instances, and graphics. This makes the export very portable to present and future versions of the Galaxy. This export, however, doesn't include things like security settings, graphics settings for bad data, and other Galaxy-wide settings. The other way to back up a Galaxy is by closing the IDE and coming over to the System Management Console. Both of these are found in your Start menu from the Start, All Programs, Wonderware, and Orchestra IDE or System Management Console. In this case, doing whole Galaxy backup, you'll start the System Management Console, open the Galaxy Database Manager, and right-click on the Galaxy in question, and back it up. It will give you a warning prompt simply stating, make sure no other people are in the Galaxy with objects checked out. Make sure everything is checked back in. I'll now save said file to a local or remote file share. And this time, the cab file, the resulting backup, will contain not only all the templates, instances, and graphics, but also all Galaxy-wide settings. This is a good backup in case the computer were to fail or hard drive failure, and we needed to recover on the local computer. So we've covered the first objective, which is how to back up a Galaxy manually. The next is, how do I back it up via command line or automatically? First, let's visit the Galaxy Backup utility that we downloaded from Wonderware or logic-control.com. For the Galaxy Backup command to work, we must launch DOS command and change directory, CD, into the Wonderware Galaxy Backup folder. Once we've changed directory into the Wonderware Galaxy Backup folder, we're then able to run the Galaxy Backup command. The Galaxy Backup command requires a few arguments. The first being name of computer, the second being name of Galaxy. The third and fourth are username password. In my case, the Galaxy has no security enabled, so there are no user or password credentials. Lastly is the full file path and my cab file name. This file path can be a UNC or network path, or in this case, a local hard drive path. All parameters should be encased in quotation marks, as you see. If you have any questions on the syntax of the command, when you've installed Galaxy Backup, it installs a folder under the Wonderware folder where you can click on the help and get very detailed information on the command syntax. If any errors crop up, those can be found in the SMC logger. In my case, the Galaxy Backup failed entering my command. If I visit the log viewer, I can see that the error states that the specified node is not valid. If I go back to my command, I'll see localhost has been used. It's very probable I'll need to enter the full name of my computer. This can be found by entering the word host name in one word. Now that I see the full name of my host, I'll revise my command. Here I can see the backup was successful. I can see my new file here on the desktop. The two commands I've entered into command prompt are important. The first being change directory into the Wonderware Galaxy Backup folder. Secondly, running the correct command. These two commands can be brought together into one batch file. That batch file then can be ran from a scheduled task. To make a batch file, have Explorer open and right-click on the white area and select New and Text Document. I'm going to call this Galaxy-Backup. It's important that the extension is .bat for batch file. Depending on your settings, be sure you visit the View tab and select File Name Extensions. By checking that box, we'll then see the file path and the file name. If you have a .txt on the end, remove that so the file truly is a batch file. It will ask you, are you sure you want to do that? And you do. Just above it is my already finished batch file, and we'll show that here shortly. Right-click on our new batch file and select Edit. In this batch file, we're going to put our two commands. The first command being change directory into the Galaxy Backup folder, the second command being the actual backup command. In my notepad file, I'll have two lines. The first being change directory into the Galaxy Backup location. This is where the Galaxy Backup executable resides. The second line is running the Galaxy Backup command. Let's make this batch file a scheduled event. Press Start and look for Schedule. We want to run Task Scheduler. Create a basic task. I'm going to call mine Galaxy Backup Daily. I'll have the task start daily. I want it to start today. And what time should it run? In my case, at the end of the day, let's say 6 p.m. should be a good time to run. I'd like to start a program and give the full file path to the batch file we created. In this case, there are no arguments and no start in. If we wish to test this scheduled task out, click on Task Schedule Library, right-click on our Galaxy Backup Daily, and select Run. Now that the scheduled task has finished, we will see the file show up on the desktop under the same file name every time it's backed up. Let's take this a step further and back up the file to a dynamic file name, where the file name includes year, month, day, hour, and minute. To do this, we're going to need to enhance the batch file to grab the computer's clock details, parse it apart, and include it into the file path as variables. This raises the complexity ever so slightly, so we'll include the source code to this batch file in the video to the side. Let's take a quick look at the script and break it down into pieces. The Galaxy Backup script, which will create hour, minute, second portions of number in the file path, have a few variables. This batch file makes it very easy to fill out so the program runs properly. The first is setting a variable called galaxyname. Fill this in, letters, numbers, and underscores, to what your Galaxy is called. If your Galaxy has security turned on, be sure you set the username and password. And lastly, the save path. What is the file path on the hard drive or a network share that this should be saved to? Don't worry about creating the file name itself or the extension. The rest of the script will take care of that. After completion of the scheduled backup, you'll now start seeing your file name and how it's crafted together. The script batch file has been crafted where the name of the Galaxy, underscore, year, month, day, underscore, hour, minute, second, .cab. Now the backup can be commanded as often as necessary, and each time it does so, the Galaxy will be saved under another file name. Now you can restore a Galaxy to a date and time that you wish.